Hey everybody, I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, here with my top picks in the grille category for all 2015 and newer Mustangs. Now the purpose of this video is to give you my top 3 options on the site ranging from mild to wild, based off of personal experience along with factoring in some customer feedback and customer popularity as well. Now guys, keep in mind, these are just 3 of many different options available on the site, any of which would make an excellent addition to that new S550 Mustang. But before we go any further, I just want to remind you, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of these top picks or best of videos, in addition to more great Mustang content. Now, grills are one of those areas in the Mustang world that gives owners a huge spectrum of styles to choose from depending on your taste, and it can really set the entire tone of the car from an appearance standpoint. Perhaps you're the less is more fan and would like to keep things simple. Maybe you like the look of billet grills, or maybe you want to get wild and incorporate some sort of lighting into your grill. Whatever the case, there is definitely an option out there for you in your ride. In this video, I do plan on focusing in on the upper grill for a majority of the video, but all 3 of my selections do also offer a corresponding lower that will also throw up on the table for you guys as well. Now granted, adding that lower will certainly add to the price, but it's also going to add to the appearance as well, completing the look and really transforming the car in the process. And that's why we're here again today, guys. We're gonna run down these 3 options for you starting right now with my mild option. The first grill we're starting out with here is my choice for our mild grill for the S550, and for that I went with the modern billet 3-window black mesh grill. Now at first glance, you guys can see this thing really isn't all that different from that factory GT grill. You still have the basic 3-window design, and you're still getting a little bit of that honeycomb vibe thanks to the black mesh here included with the modern billet option. But in my opinion, deleting that pony makes this thing much cleaner and gives the car a more aggressive appearance, especially on those EcoBoost and V6 cars who, let's face it, have a rather bland grill from the factory. Both the upper and lower grill option here from Modern Billet are complete replacements. They're not overlays, and that's something all 3 grill options I'm going to give you guys in this video will have in common. Now, as far as construction, well, you're looking at a quality 304 grade stainless throughout here, which is then finished off in this matte black powder coat, helping to increase the durability over the years, of course, but also it's going to help it blend in better with some of the black plastic found on the front of the S550. Another great thing about the Modern Billet upper and lower grill combo is the price. You're looking at just south of $200 here for the upper, right around $150 for the lower, making this the most affordable combination here on my list. As far as the installation is concerned, well, there will be the smallest amount of drilling needed for both the upper and lower grill option, but honestly guys, it's really not all that bad, so I'm going with a strong 1 out of 3 wrenches on my overall scale of difficulty in about an hour or so from start to finish to get these guys in place. So in closing, I think the Modern Billet's a great choice for the owners out there who want to step into an aftermarket grill, but maybe not break too much from that factory design. The same can't be said for my next grill, the MMD VSeries, which is my choice for the medium option in regards to styling impact. Now, ever since the crew at MMD released their V-Series parts, the response has been absolutely through the roof. From the grills we have here, the spoilers, the side scoops, and even the side exhaust system, the team at MMD have really made their mark with the next generation Mustang, and as a result, these grills are one of the most popular in the category. So as you can see, the V-Series grill takes a completely different approach to grill design over the factory option. As you can see, we're still holding on to that 3-window design, but that's about it. The middle section here features these 4 horizontal bars, while the ends do feature these 2 openings here, and in my opinion, there's really nothing quite like it in the category from a design standpoint. And when installed, it really does change up the look of the front end of the car dramatically when compared to the factory grill. Now, the lower option does feature a similar design as that upper, of course, featuring the horizontal bar design for the center section and the 2 openings here on the end, and when together, they really do complement each other very well. Construction-wise, you're looking at a durable injection molded plastic, and fit and finish is easily on par with a factory part. In fact, the installation is like a factory part with no drilling whatsoever, making for a simple 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter in about 30 minutes to an hour depending on your expertise. Pricing-wise, you are going to be spending a little bit more money here with the MMD option compared to the Modern Billet option, but still not that bad overall. In fact, you're looking at right around $250 for the upper, right about $200 here for the lower, making this a great way to change up the face of that S550 Mustang completely for south of $500. And that leads us to our third and final grille for this video, my selection for the wild grille option in regards to overall styling impact. And for that, I went with the RTR grille with the LED accents. Now, ever since Vaughn unveiled his 2015 RTR at our 2015 American Muscle Mustang show, people have been lining up around the block to get their hands on this for their own ride. And as a result, you're looking at the most popular grille on our site currently, and by a pretty wide margin. Now, in addition to being a fan favorite here on the site, I also selected the RTR option because it does incorporate some sort of lighting into the upper grille, adding to that wild appearance overall. Now, sure, you're gonna find some imitators in the aftermarket, but Vaughn and RTR were the originators of the diffused LED lighting for the 2015 grille, making it one of the most unique in the process. Now, it was the goal of Vaughn and RTR to create a grille that would immediately distinguish an RTR on the street or coming up from behind you in the rearview mirror, and it's safe to say they nailed it with their diffused LED grille lighting. But let's break this thing down from a construction standpoint, and at its core, you're looking at a thermal injection molded plastic. It does still hang on to that 3-window design, as you can see, and the center section here features a material that's not quite honeycomb, but it's also not mesh either. It's very unique, and it's something that I really do enjoy about this grille. But let's focus in on the highlight of the RTR grille package, at least in my opinion, and that of course is the integrated LED lighting. Now, these guys actually follow the shape really well of the two openings here on the outside and are going to be completely plug and play thanks to the included harness. They will actually tap into the factory headlight harness and daytime running light harness more specifically, so every time you fire up your Mustang, the LEDs will also turn on. I do want to point out that RTR does offer their upper grille here without the signature lighting, and as you might imagine, it will definitely save you some money in the long run. And just so you know, the lights are available separately, so if you did want to add them to that upper grille down the road, you totally could. Now, just like my other grille selections in this video, RTR does offer a corresponding lower grille, and as you can see, it matches the upper rather well. Similar kind of design going on with the 3-window design and the same kind of material for the center section. And just like my other grilles in this video, the RTR options will be a complete replacement and not an overlay. And as I just kind of mentioned, guys, adding the diffused LED lighting to the upper grille will certainly add to that final price tag. In fact, you're looking at right around the mid $500 price point for the RTR upper grille with the LED lighting, and right around $200 here for the corresponding lower. On the topic of installation, the RTR grille will be a very easy installation thanks to the factory-like design and those integrated LEDs being completely plug and play. So I am gonna go 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter here, and maybe an hour from start to finish, depending on your level of expertise. One thing all 3 grilles in this video will share in common is that the front bumper will need to be removed in order to remove that factory grille and install the new aftermarket option. But don't let this scare you away, because it's a very easy and straightforward task that can be done with some basic hand tools, including a socket set and a flathead screwdriver. Well, guys, that's gonna wrap us up for my top picks in the grille category for all 2015 and newer Mustangs. As is the case with any of these top pick videos, these are just 3 of many different options on the site, and just because I didn't pick the one you had your eye on doesn't make it a bad choice. This is all personal preference after all, guys. Instead, my goal with this video was to give you the top 3 most popular choices that I felt best embodied that mild, medium, and wild styling impact, based off of customer feedback as well. And speaking of customer feedback, we want to hear from you. Drop us a comment where you're watching this video. Let us know what you think of these top pick videos, and maybe let us know what your favorite grille is for the S550 Mustang. I'm Justin, thanks for watching, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.